I have recorded this video quite a few times already. This is going to be, this is going to be the charm. This is it. No more recordings after this. If you don't get the message um, before YouTube cuts me off, then it wasn't meant to have. I'm making this video because this weekend, in the last video I was talking about rituals, and I was also talking about detaching in relationships and things like that. And this is a bit of an extension of that because I want to talk about the relationship that I had with money and how it was really jacking me up. I mean, I did not have a good relationship with money because I didn't like money. I wanted it, but I didn't like it. I actually felt that I only needed it, for certain things. Everything else was just going to happen through osmosis. I'm a good person. I could attract wealth. I'm the currency. So forget the money. So I had gotten messages throughout the last few months that I had blockages and I was blocking my money. The last message that I had was a very strong message that came through. Surya Devi gave me an angel card reading. And in the angel card reading, it said a lot of things that were very consistent with my life. So I definitely paid attention. And it said that I was in the way of my money. I was blocking my abundance and my wealth because of the attitude that I had towards money. I had gotten a book last month, and that book was called Manifesting Money. When I first looked at this book, I was like, about money with the I immediately thought that it was just the same thing. People, manifesting money, put a dollar bill or $100 bill, write yourself a check and pretend that you really got the money there. All of these things that they just really never worked for me, because me pretending that I have money is not really helping me get money. Because see, the thing is that people don't tell you that you have to be in the vibration of what it is that you want. And if I'm vibrating lack, it doesn't matter how many times I say $1 million or that I got it. It's not just going to appear. It's not going to happen. It's more than just what your mouth says. It is what your body vibrates. It's your rhythm. It's your frequency. That is your magnetism. That is what's going to attract what it is that you want. So I had this book, but I didn't want to read it because it had some money on it. I should have looked that it also had a crystal quartz on it. That should have been the first sign that I needed to go ahead and read this book. But because my ego is so hard-headed, I had already made up my mind that I am the currency. I don't need this book to show me how to manifest money because I don't agree with none of these philosophies that people say. So the way that I got this book was that it's very synchronistic, because I got the book through my oracle, Miss Smokey, told me to call Diane Garris, the author of the book. And I was calling her on some voice of the angel stuff, some psychic clairvoyant stuff. And I wasn't getting a reading, but she started talking to me about things that I needed to hear, which is usually what happens with people that are messengers. It's like you start giving the message, whether you're getting paid or not, you're just giving the message. So I was so grateful at the information that she had given me that I sent her I sent her an Oregon energy pendant, and in return she sends me, hey kitty, in return, come here kitty, 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 kitty. In return she sends me this book, which I had said, oh no, I ain't gonna read. When I got that book, I said, I ain't gonna read that book. I don't need that book. So then I got another message from Surya Devi, who did an angel card reading for me. And so in that message, it said that I was in the way of my money. I was blocking money. So I knew that I had this book, so I was like, you know what? I am an obedient servant. So let me go ahead and open this book and see what it gives me. When I started reading the book, I felt like, kind of kicking myself a little bit, because I should have read the book as soon as it came. Anytime anything comes into your life, it's for you. It's always for you. So don't leave any stone unturned. Look at it at least. You might not want it later, but at least look at it. Don't allow for something to come into your life, and just because you got a hard-headed ass ego, you're just going to be like, it ain't for me. Because that's what I did. And then I realized that no, this was for me. This was divinely orchestrated so that I can have this book, so that I could work out my issues. What this book taught me is that money is an energy, just like everything else, and we fuel it by the beliefs that we have about it. Whatever we believe money to be, that's what fuels our relationship with money. And a lot of us think that there's not enough. It's hard to get. We got to work really hard for it. And we also have the mentality that as long as you getting your money, you can do whatever. It don't even matter what it is, how ratchet it is. We always say, oh, at least they getting the money. So that's the mentality that we have in our communities. So after reading this book, I realized exactly what it was that was blocking the energy, and so once I realized what it was, I was able to switch the perception of how I felt with money. I did a whole ritual about it, and it started changing immediately. I mean, immediately it started changing. And I want to definitely share all of that information with you guys. In Puerto Rico, December 13th, I'm going to be in Puerto Rico from December 12th to December 22nd, 2013. I've been inviting a lot of people. I haven't, all of this week, all I've been doing is doing the plans for it and setting everything up. So the people that do know about it, I have some people that have been saying, oh, well, the first thing that they say is, I don't have any money. And, it just took me back to the book. It took me back to the whole, it's a program. It's like we're programmed to believe that we don't have it, we can't get it, it's hard to get. You only get it if you selling drugs or selling coochie, whatever, or if you a superstar, that's the only way to get it. That is our mentality. You got to work hard. You got to have a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? So it's like that is embedded so deep within us that we don't even have vision when it comes to the things that we want to see, because immediately we put a barrier in front of it. I was telling my girlfriend about going to Puerto Rico, and she was like, I am rich. And I'm like, first of all, it's not December yet. So if we're living in the now, focusing in the now so that we could create our future, if that's something that you want to do, then what you have to do is you have to put the vision in front of you and say, yes, I'm going. That's what I want to do. And if you believe that you're going, if you believe that that's what you want to do, then the universe is going to find a way. The universe, God, the Lord, whatever it is that you want to call it, Most High, that energy, that grand energy that is the all, the everything that is within us, is what creates the vibration along with us to get what it is that we want to manifest. So if you are damning yourself, if you are using word magic on yourself by saying, no, I don't got it, no, I can't, I'm not rich, it ain't never gonna happen, I got this to do, I got that to do, then that is what the Lord, the universe, God, the planet is going to respond to. It's going to respond to whatever it is that you're vibrating inside of you. So one of the things that I'm doing with this trip to Puerto Rico is I'm helping people manifest the money that they need for the trip to get there. Now, there's going to be 2 trips, or not 2 trips, but two portions of the trip. I'm there for an energy transmutation retreat. I'm going to be teaching people how to transmute energy, how to use their sexual energy to manifest and to focus intention, all of that, self-mastery. That's what's going to be going on. But this is my 13th year in business by myself, and I want to celebrate that with all of the people that I've connected to. So I'm creating a package so that it's affordable for anybody that wants to go and meet with me when I'm in Puerto Rico. I want to hang out. I want to meet you. If we've connected in the astral, if we've connected on the internet, then this is definitely a time where I want to connect with you on the physical. So if you're interested in going, stay tuned, and I'm going to show you how to do it. This is a life-changing thing, because the exercises and the activities that I'm going to show you about manifesting money is going to change your whole life, and it's going to change the way that your money flows in every aspect of your life. I'm actually in the process of it now. And I like doing my videos and my documentaries this way because I want you to see what I'm doing, and I want you to see the formula of what I use, and I want you to see how it works in my life. If you can use it for your own benefit, that's great. It's important for you to find what works for you. I'm definitely not one to tell you, oh, this worked for me, so you got to do it just like this. I can tell you this worked for me. Look at what I'm doing. See how you could tweak it. If it works for you, fine. If it doesn't, find a way that it could work for you. But this is really an individual journey, and all I could do is share my experience. And if you get something out of it, that's great. And if you don't, then switch the channel, look at somebody else. But this I know, I have the vision that everybody that is supposed to be there will be there, which is absolutely true, and they will. But I have the vision that through the next 6 months, through this whole process, a lot of lives are going to be changed. My life is definitely going to be changed. It's always changing. It's always evolving. But, you know, people are going to get the understanding that you are the wealth. You aren't an infinite. You are a person that attracts wealth endlessly because you live in your passion. You're going to learn that there's more, that this is not just about money. Money is an energy, but once you get all of the foundation together, then you'll be able to put your mind in a position to where you can access everything that you need at every time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. If you would like more information on the Puerto Rico trip, just stay tuned. I'm going to have a video explaining everything and, you know, breaking down how you can come if you don't have the money physically right now. Just know that you have it. You have it within you to manifest absolutely anything that you want. So if you want to do this and you want to come, I'm going to help you get there. But you have to commit. You have to commit to the process. A lot of people have, including myself, have a hard time committing to processes because processes are tedious. They're ritualistic. You have to do something every day with focus, passion, and dedication to get the results of what it is that you want. A lot of people are manifesting right now. You're manifesting your poverty right now. You're manifesting your poverty by not taking action towards your wealth. You know, and if you're just thinking about, if you're not taking any action towards your wealth, then you're manifesting your poverty. If you are not taking action, if you are not doing something about your circumstances, then you like being in your circumstances. So that's what's up. Oh, it's a Smokadocious one. Hey, Smokadocious one, I'm making a video, so you on my video right now. I was talking about money, girl. I was talking about how I called. You told me to call Diane Garris, and then I called her, and then I didn't want to read the book because they had a money bill on it, but it had a crystal. So I should have read that because the crystal was saying that it was meant for me. But I sure didn't pay attention to that because, you know, Conchita, she a bitch. She don't want me to pay attention to shit that's gonna benefit me because she thinks she protecting me, but she ain't protecting me. Shoot. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my video so I can talk to the Smokadocious one. Say hi, Smokey.
Hi, everybody.
So she's going to be in Puerto Rico. We're going to be doing a whole lot of stuff in Puerto Rico. So I'm going to let y'all go. We're going to talk more about Money and Manifesting by Diane Garris. You can check it out. Check out the blog at sexenergygoddess.com, sexenergygoddess13.com. And I will see you guys on the next video. Adios. 13 love.